So I think in this video we'll be more focusing on how to categorize or use what's the core of the Flutter, which is classes, models, and it will be a thing which is like learned in the engineering and the courses which are like highly paid. We are going to do it like free for here in just 10 to 15 minutes, I think max. So that's main thing. What's our goal is to, in this we are creating this type of model. I will be showing you firstly this type of model, how to create them, how to get from API to model, how to get the data from API to model. After that we'll be creating a complex model which is like this, which has the different model inside it as well, which is like string, nutrition value, diet, ingredients. So this is what it is. So we will start from how to create a model. Okay, so first of all, you guys know that if I just give you an example of how the JSON comes. Okay, let me just give you an example of JSON example. Right, this guy's JSON example. Yeah, so this is an JSON file, right? Okay, let's get a simple reason to explain you better, right? This is a JSON file. So assume you have an API that gives you this JSON, this thing. So right now I'm just firstly let's create a model. Basically, let's name this model just YouTube model, YouTube video dot. This is my model name. So firstly, what we have to do is we want to know what's the JSON format. So this, let's assume this is my JSON format. YouTube name, video name. Let's video underscore name. How to add JSON to model, just like that. After that, length would be 30. Let's keep it as minutes. We are not complicated over here. Type, that's gonna be long form. After that we have another thing which is, let's get thumbnail, right? Thumbnail, which is gonna be again a URL, which set again to be let's https / that's example.com thumb.png. okay, let's assume this is our URL to get the image. After that, let's say it contains ad. Let's create a flag that contains ad name and let's give it a true. Okay, let's then after that we will create array, right? Array variable. What could be array variable? Likes, right? And in the like we will store array which will hold user1, user ID, basically user1, right, user2 and user3, something like that. After that, let's create a model too. Let's create a model. Let's think if it is a playlist. And okay, let's be the simplest one. So this is our JSON. We will just copy this. So you are getting this type of data from the API. So now we have to focus on how to get this type of data into the model, how to convert that. The simple thing is you just have to go to the JSON dart or get any website you want, paste your JSON. If it's everything is in format, I'll just have to remove this column because it is not in format, and I just hit the generate dot. JSON provides it an error, so it has an error. We have to figure out the error. That's a little bit probably theories about it. I think it's pretty good. What about the error? Okay, there's comma. You don't have a comma in it, right? So as soon as you remove the comma, you can see it formatted a pretty the JSON, and also with that it is given our complete model. I will explain you. So let's name this YouTube video. So this is going to be a generated dart code. Sorry for that. And as soon as I hit it, I can use a reuse provider field. So basically what this does, you cannot use this variable out of the scope of the class. Okay, yeah, this is also a good term. So let's do that. Yeah, so this is our model. So firstly, let's come here, copy that code from here, go back to your console, comment it out, and press. So this is our model responsive for that. You can see video time as its string is return string, length we have considered integer, it's considered integer, string contains add is boolean as we have applied true basically, yeah. And in the likes it gives a list of strings. So now you can see it's a very simple to use model, and like we get the from JSON, we get the to JSON and everything right now. So now the main things comes. As you can see guys, we have two or like few functions over here. So now I will explain why they are here and what they do. Okay, so let's copy over here and just giving the space. I'll just comment it out for you and I'll start with this model, right? To just take the reference from the above. So as what we want to do, so we want to create a function which converts the JSON to this model, right? So what we have to do, we have to pass from this pass the JSON from this from JSON function and return put it in this box and get the complete object, right? That's our goal is. So firstly we will do user data, right? Sorry, not user data. We will just go YouTube video from JSON. So we are getting from a JSON. We will take an input. So we will take an input. So basically what the JSON is, it's a map of string and dynamic. Okay. After that we will just give a flat arrow, and what it does, it's like a YouTube video. We will take our class and we will call the from JSON function, and we will give the map. We didn't give the name, so this is map, right? So this is very easy, just you have to give the class YouTube video, and now you can see this method will go to the from JSON and they simply just get the YouTube JSON. Similarly, if you want to create a YouTube video to JSON, that's also pretty easy. So firstly you will get the YouTube video class over here and you will just name it data. Again the fat arrows, and right now as we want to convert it JSON, so you can use the JSON decode encode. So we have to do the encode. You did the encode and get the data over here and done. So these are the two simple functions. As you can see, it's working very good. So now if you pass the JSON over here, then it will convert your function to these, and similarly if you pass your YouTube data here, it will convert it to the JSON. So it can be used in either posting and everything. It can be wonderful for both of them, right? And after that you will say, what if you are getting multiple video data in this? So you are getting a JSON which has something like this, what if, and you have the same model but in the list, so you can have that kind of a data too. So in that regard, you have to traverse the data for multiple times from the same model from this function independently, right? So what we do, as you can see, what I have an example to where I use a list of dishes. So because the dish is one model, we are using it for multiple, as dish is not a single entity, it is gonna be list of dishes, right, mainly. So for that we are using this guy. So to do that, let's focus over here to get back to here, and now we'll just comment it out again, the same process, we'll apply that. Okay, so what this time we are going to achieve, we are going to achieve list of YouTube video. Okay, so sorry for that, I have placed it in the wrong place, right? Okay, yeah, I'll just comment it out, everything, right? So right now we are going to achieve list of, you can just learn this, it's very easy. Down, then you will name the function which is YouTube videos from JSON, simple term. And right now you will get the input. So this time you are getting the input as string because most of your JSON will be coming string. So we will just JSON and decode it over here, nothing else. I will show you the next technique too. This is a new technique. And now so this is like, you have to remember this point, right? So just understand how it's done, what is turning and everything. So now we are generating a list of YouTube videos dot from, okay, JSON decode. We have to do the JSON decode. You can either use this one or you can either use this one. Both of them works. Okay, and now we will put the str, which is our JSON data, over here. Now we get the JSON data, which is a list. Now you have to convert that into, map it, and you have to map that each and every data. So that as we are mapping it, we will just get an element which is X, right? And here let's say video, let's name it a video, and after that we will just give a fat arrows and YouTube video from JSON, boom, from JSON, and we will do this. Okay, now you can just refresh the code. As you can see, what we have achieved over here is a very good thing. Yeah, looks good. We just format the data so it comes in here. So basically we are creating a list from JSON decode.map. So we are mapping each and every element from this string. So we are just get the map, and we will using the JSON from that for all of them. So that's gonna be beneficial. I will show the final example, which is very good, which is this. So the last and most important thing you have to do is you have a model inside a model. That's a nested model. If you say so, you can see the over here we have a dish, and in that we have a list of ingredients. Ingredients itself is a JSON which includes this entities, right? So how we can achieve that? So let's assume we have ingredients. Let's check the edit by, because it's more relevant to the YouTube video. We created a YouTube video column, then we added this one, and as you can see we have also added in the bottom, because we need that in like along with that, right? So it's nothing to be approved of, right? So there are so many things we are doing over here. As you can see, we have just getting the instructions, and here we go, we get this function over here to run this. Yes. Now first of all, we will need a list of added by, as we are using the function, and let's name this added by, right? Similarly, we will create a variable over here, this dot added by, and finally we will add it over here, added by is equals to. So now the things have a little bit changed. You can see I have copied this guy, because if the things are so firstly we have to add the check on the added by. So we'll just do added by, this is a JSON name, you have to match this from the response you get. After that you will added by is equals to empty list of added by. We will create an empty list. After that, for each and every element of added by, we are creating for each and every element. Let's assume it's a v gets to go like added by, let's double check, add added by dot from. Okay, we have to go with the class which is added by from the JSON function, and we put the engine. So just like the about topic we have did, just copy it over here, and everything looks good. In the to.json part, as you can see, we have not doing something very funky. We'll just go copy this guy over here, we just paste it over here, added by. We have to check the null check because it's very important. So after that, we put that added by into added by map, and we'll just convert to the JSON and to the list, and that's it. You get the model and everything. So now I think it's pretty clear how to use model, how to connect your APIs with the model. So that's very important. Thank you, and it will be very helpful if you join in the Flutter. And thank you, and have a nice day.